Hey, what's up? Today we're doing another World's Worst Tattoos where we look at people who, probably shouldn't be making the decisions for their own selves. This is gonna be about 30 pictures of tattoos you shouldn't put on your body. So you can just make a list now of things that you won't get tattooed. And then eventually you can figure out what you want tattooed. Oh, and stay tuned to the end of this video where I'll show some of your fan tattoos that you sent to me. You sent me some pretty bad tattoos this time. Thank you. Thank you for providing the fuel that I need to keep this series alive. Anyway, let's just get into it. This is World's Worst Tattoos number 201. Let's do it! Is this a taco or a sandwich? Oh no, that's a horrible tattoo. Actually, I feel like we're starting with a good tattoo, because as far as the tattoos go, in this video, this is probably going to be up there as one of the better ones. I love hot dogs, I love tacos, and I love sandwiches, okay? So I'm just gonna say it's a taco. It's closer to a taco. If you were to say if a hot dog was closer to a taco or a sandwich, it's closer to a taco. Here's someone who labeled their right and their left. Oh, what? Did you label them wrong on purpose? Was this supposed to be some sort of funny mistake tattoo? Is it a trick of the photo? Is it just reversed because of the photo? I don't know. Anyway, but the worst part of this is a very, very fresh tattoo. These tattoos still have bandages on them, and you're at the pool? You're at the dirty swimming pool at a public pool? Are you crazy? Do you want your tattoos to start to rot off of your body? This is a great recipe to get some infection in your tattoo. It's a fresh wound. You don't cut yourself open and then jump in a swimming pool where other people are swimming. Also, yeah, that's gross for the other people. They don't want your blood in the pool. They don't want to swim in your blood. No. Don't go to the public swimming pool right after getting a tattoo. A tattoo on the palm? I don't think I've ever seen a tattoo on a palm. That can't last very long, right? Because your hands are constantly losing skin. You're using them. I guess it depends on how much you use your hands. Honestly, a tattoo on the palm of my hand would probably last years. I don't do a lot of manual labor, all right? It's a horse on your palm. That probably felt horrible. And it's gonna last about 20 hours until it starts fading. Especially, I can tell those are the hands of a construction worker. Would it be hard to tattoo the hands of a construction worker all calloused and rough? Or would it be like a good piece of hard canvas to tattoo? Leave it to me to always ask the real questions, alright? Here's a dog pooping on an ankle. Cool. Well, I appreciate that at least you didn't get like a turd hanging out of their butt or something. Maybe you're gonna add that later. Is this to commemorate your dog? Like your dog that always pooped in the perfect stance? Why? Why do you have a dog pooping on your ankle? I don't like when dogs poop on my ankles. It's never specifically happened, but I did have a dog take my ankles out randomly. I don't even know who owned this dog. I was at a dog park walking my old dog, Rosie, and I was just going down this path through the woods, and someone's random dog off the leash just came by, took both my legs out. I fell down, and I was like, okay. Do you just come here to take out strangers? That dog was just going for a walk. He was probably going to do another lap. He was probably hiding in the woods. Someone's just hiding in the woods with their dog, unleashing them on unsuspecting people. I could have died. Oh man, you know what? The dog pooping on the ankle is looking a lot better now. I feel like these wolves, they're screaming in pain because someone cut this one's ears off first thing. Oh, there they are. I see them now. They're screaming in pain because of the deformities. They're like, no, I'm an unnatural abomination. Ah, why would you let someone put me on you? Ah. Well, I guess they're better than these knee tattoos. I'd take the wrong left and right than pee pee poo poo. Okay, you thought that was a good idea? You thought people are gonna be laughing so hard at this joke. Is this a joke that you came up with when you were a child? In toddler school? That's one thing that bugs me about my kids is all the pee pee poo poo jokes. Come on now. It's enough. I don't know who's been putting those words in their head. I'm gonna get you. It's always they're just joking and they're like, I pee on you, I poo on you. That's not funny. Look, in this house, we have a standard of humor, okay? It's a very low standard of humor, but still, it's getting on my nerves, all the pee-pee poo-poo talk. Oh, it's William Wallace! Freedom! Freedom! I feel like this was probably a pretty good tattoo at one point, and then it became faded, and now William Wallace is looking a little confused and short-legged. Are his legs supposed to be so short and tiny? It's like they were going down the ankle and they ran out of space. They're like, oh no, I'm getting too close to the foot now. All right, well, he's gonna have these little stubs. Apparently, William Wallace had both his shins blown off and his ankles tied to his knees, much like King of the Hill, Cotton from King of the Hill. Yeah, same injuries. It's crazy. Why are his legs so short and stubby? Maybe it's just the angle of the picture. Oh, hey. Cool neck tattoo. Why is that little sun so sad? Oh, it actually has words. It says broken hearts, apparently. That's in there? Okay, I kind of see the broken, but I definitely do not see hearts. Yeah, it's not great. Alright, if you can't read the words, don't even bother putting them in there. I feel like this could have been a good tattoo. It was like you tried to do too much with one big, non-colored tattoo. Maybe if the words were in like a different color or something, they'd probably pop out a little more. Here's a Beauty and the Beast tattoo. Sorry, Beast and the Beast tattoo. Beauty and the Beast. You can't tell which one's which. Fam, Beauty and the Beast. Is that like Family Channel's Beauty and the Beast? Fam. What's with the fam at the top? Family Channel's Beauty and the Beast. In tattoo form. Horribly animated. No wonder she gave the beast a chance, because it was like looking in a mirror. This one apparently someone found in the wild, just took a picture of it randomly. Is that Charles Manson? You got a Charles Manson tattoo? Okay. It's just, it really says something about the way you're living your life when you get a killer tattooed on you. And one of the most infamous ones. One of the ones that, you know, you probably shouldn't be celebrating. Oh yeah, he's so cool. Right. I'm sure that family that got murdered by his followers thought he was so cool too. It was a pregnant woman, man. Don't celebrate this foolio. He is a piece of crap. Come on, Nova. We're waiting here. Man, Nova has been showing up late to work lately ever since my wife has been home. My wife has been home more often. Now you're slacking? You think you just slack? Because Mama's back home? It's okay. I see you ran to work today. I can tell you're very, very tired. She was actually just out for a walk. That's why she missed the first half of the video. Anyway, let's continue. Poop. Boop. Poop boop. Oh, there's a lot of poop tattoo in this one, huh? What if you just did like the boop at the top and then it turned into poop? What is the significance of this? The mountain range and the boop and the poop. I just don't understand the significance. It looks like a Polaroid picture. Have I been doing my boops wrong? Am I supposed to be like, poop? And it's like I'm wiping poop on you. Poop. This tattoo is very well done. I will say it's very well done. It's confusing. I don't understand it. Is there a meaning here? Is it a spoof on something? This woman got her boyfriend's hand holding her throat. What is wrong? Is this the real likeness of your boyfriend's hand? Is your boyfriend an alien from another planet? Because those fingers look unnatural. Oh, your boyfriend must be a carpenter and he hits his fingers with hammers a lot. Especially that thumb. That thumb has been hammered and hammered. You gotta stop hitting your thumb with the hammer, sir. You're not being a very good carpenter. Oh, it's like a deformed little hand grabbing your neck. Whenever I see a tattoo like this that shows like ownership over a woman, it just seems like abuse to me. You really wanted this tattoo of a little tiny hand grabbing you like, yeah, I'm gonna get you, you're mine. Could you please just, your neck, my hand, I can't get it around your whole neck because it's so small. And my thumb doesn't really have most of it's not there anymore. Oh, here's another little neck tattoo. What is this? Oh, it's supposed to be like the fingers touching like the famous picture. They're like, no. Oh, that didn't work out, did it? Man, hands are really hard to do. I will say this again. It is hard to draw hands, and if you're a tattoo artist and you're not confident in your hand drawing ability, then you shouldn't be tattooing them on people. Gilf. Oh, yeah. There you go. Just a woman living her life. I think this is the time that you get tattoos like this, right? When you're like in your 80s, you're retired, you got nothing to lose, sure, start slapping tattoos all over yourself. You're retired, that's the time to do it. And look at it, that's a fresh tattoo. She got that fresh gilf tattoo. She probably just learned what that meant, and she's like, oh, well, that's me. Bam, she just goes up and punches younger men in the face, and they're like, ow, why'd you do that? Oh, dang, girl. Oh, what is it? Ink, oh, I see what it is. Yeah. Okay. What does that mean? I knew that part of a woman's anatomy was not the face. I knew there were no eyeballs, not a nose down there, you know. I already knew that. You didn't need to label it on yourself. Is he like, I labeled myself as a disrespectful man. That's how I want to be labeled forever. I like to go swimming and then explain what my tattoo means to random strangers, and then they're like, sir, please stop talking to my child. Do not resuscitate. I don't like this tattoo because you do it as a joke, but then what happens if you have a heart attack and then they see it? And what if there's like a legal thing? Like maybe if this is tattooed on someone and you're a paramedic, you legally gotta let the person die. We don't know. I wouldn't be taking the chance. I don't like this tattoo. You will probably not be resuscitated. Maybe that's what you want. Don't. No, just try your best to live. That's probably the best thing to do in life, is try your best to stay alive. One purple, one black eyelid for Mark. We might lower them a bit next time. What, you're gonna move the tattoo? What do you mean? You're gonna add some a little bit lower? Why would you get eyeshadow tattooed on you permanently? You know, you can just put it on when you want it and take it off when you don't. Sure, if you want to wear eyeshadow, go ahead, Mark, I don't care. But it didn't need to be a permanent tattoo, and now you got the purple and the blue. Well, you could have made choices. You could have been like, one day I want to do purple. One day I want to do blue. One day I want to do purple and blue. One day I want to have no eyeshadow because I'm gonna try to get a job that day. I don't know. All right, you know what? If he's happy with them, then sure. I don't think you should be going back for more eyelid tattoos, but hey, that's fine. Here's a piece of pizza that looks like it fell on the ground. Honestly, this isn't the reason this one's in here. It's this little gremlin thing in the corner. What is he doing? Why does he look so suspicious? What you got in your hand there, little gremlin? What you got? He's like, you don't even need to know, buddy. Buddy. What is that? What is the definition of that animal? Naked mole rat? Maybe it's just like a chipmunk that's been shaved? Whatever it is, it's scaring me because it looks creepy and horny. Stop looking at me like that. Stop biting your lip at me. Here's a cover-up that I actually think is probably one of the best cover-ups I've ever seen. Here's the original one, this flower here, and then this is how they got it covered up, with a literal scribble. It's a very well done scribble. It's funny, these scribble lines are straighter lines, less jagged than most of the line work in this entire video. You at least went to a professional to get your scribble tattoo. I love how it goes down the foot too, like the person like fell as they were doing it. Good job. I like the cover-up. I like this. No one is coming to save you from your horrible tattoo. Oh, these are those types of wings that, you know, you get them tattooed on your back and then you wish they would just be wings and fly off of your back. What happened here? This is what I mean, like the line work in the scribble tattoo was fine. This is a literal scribble tattoo. This is a tattoo artist that didn't try to scribble, but they just did it. No one is coming to save you. These kind of like low detail tattoos, they try to act like this is an art style, but sometimes it's an art style and sometimes it's just the lack of art skill. This one here is a lack of art skill. I would not be surprised if she did this to her own back in a mirror. More horrible back tattoos. At least this one looks, nope, it's bad. Oh wow, you made yourself look like you have a super hairy back. Oh, there's a wolf in there somewhere? Cool. But like if you just zoom up on this part here, what is all this hair here? You know, I really wanted a wolf on my back and massive amounts of back hair on my lower back, okay? I want it so that if my shirt goes up a little bit, it just looks like I have a huge mane of black, dark back hair. Okay, oh look, this one's howling at the moon. Or maybe that's just a blob. I'm not sure. Oh, a dream catcher. Okay. It's really starting to look better to me. Well, at least the tattoo artist wore gloves. You know? But yeah, the sanitation is good, but the sanitation here is not the problem. Here's one that's gonna make it hard to get a job, maybe. I don't know. Sometimes it is hard, sometimes people see the humor in your tattoos. The flower, not a bad tattoo. Sure, put a flower on your neck. Who cares? But when you put big, bold, it's not even like an F you, it's an F me. Like, no, I'm sorry. No, okay? Oh, another hawk tattoo on the lip. Lip tattoos don't last very long, but why? Why is this such an obsession? There's so many of these tattoos. And then you show people and then they just spit on you and you're like, no, that's not what I was saying. It was just a joke. You know, I can tell this guy's living a very blinged out lifestyle. Like, look at that nose ring. That thing is intense. I just don't know the obsession with this. Whenever a meme comes out, it's like there's a certain group of people that are just like, yes, another reason to get a tattoo. There's gotta be people out there that are literally just memes tattooed on them. You know you're in love when you get matching pickle and cheese tattoos. Oh, which one's nickname is pickle and which one's nickname is cheese? Do you put pickles in the... Is that a pickle? That doesn't even look like that good of a pickle. It looks more like a zucchini. Maybe like a, I don't know. I want to know the significance. Give me some context. Do you guys often take a pickle and jam it into a thing of cheese and then you're like, it's the pickle cheese sandwich we love together? Because that's what I'm thinking. Do you incorporate pickles and cheese in your private time a little bit? You know, it's all pickles and cheese. You roll around in the bed and some cheese slices, shredded cheese and... squashed up pickle juice? I don't know. Tell me the significance and then I'll stop speculating about things. And before we get into the fan tattoos, what is going on with this Gandalf tattoo? Holy crap, Gandalf? Why are you showing so much cleavage, man? I did not know Gandalf started his OnlyFans, okay? I had no idea. That is crazy. And only $5 a month? I mean, I'm not interested. Wow, he's in the top 0.001%? Man, they gave him some cleavage. That is a gilf right there, okay? He should be getting gilf tattooed on his knuckles because I am sold. All right, you know what? I'm not actually attracted to Gandalf, all right? I'm selling it a little too much. I know I'm an amazing actor. The sarcasm is hard to read sometimes because it's basically the only way I talk. Oh, Gandalf, you came and you showed me your cleavage, and now I'm leaving my wife for you. Anyway, let's get into the fan tattoos. You guys sent me some of your bad tattoos and I'm gonna view them and we're gonna critique them. Let's do it. Here's the first one. This is supposed to be cherries that was covered up with a skull. I'll read you the explanation here. Hey there, Fluffy. This is a picture of my cover-up tattoo. It was skull cherries. The first tattoo I got, I was 18. Can you tell/guess by this picture what it was that I tried to cover up with skull cherries? This tattoo is so faded and so bad that this is legit the best picture I can take. It looks like two massive red blobs attached to a stick and a leaf. Stay fluffy. Please ignore this poor spelling and grammar. I'm pretty illiterate. Oh, don't worry. I correct people's grammar and spelling all the time, but I am also pretty illiterate. I am not qualified to be correcting people's grammar and spelling. So wait, you covered it up with cherry skulls. I don't know what the other one... Oh, I see it now. I do see it. The cover-up did not happen. It was a little weed leaf, wasn't it? My first guess was butthole, but I was like, maybe not. I mean, you tried. The skull cherries was probably a better original idea. You just shouldn't have gotten the first idea. But the skull cherries could be like a good by-itself tattoo. I feel like it would have been a pretty decent tattoo if it was just somewhere else, not trying to cover something up. All right, well, thanks for sharing. Let's get on to the next one. Here's a moon and stars tattoo. Yay. I got this half-drunk at a party by a similarly half-drunk girl who I had just met. That should never be the story of your tattoo. It isn't that bad, Cope, but I have definitely made better choices. At least you are self-aware enough to know that it's not good and you are just coping. I'm sorry, it's not great. Hey, look. You gotta know what you're getting. If your tattoo artist is the drunk girl you just met at a party, if that's the artist, you're like, yeah, you know, I've seen her credentials and she can do a shot pretty nice. She's like, ugh, and she doesn't even like go like, ugh, after. She's just takes it. I'm like, yeah, that's the girl I want doing my tattoo. Yeah, well, you know, you could change it into something like a rocket ship. I don't know. I'm not the artist. I'm not the tattoo artist, okay? Maybe you can find an even more drunk person at a party and they can do a cover-up for you. And finally, we'll end with this one. It says, horrible tattoo, my wide named Gerald. I think he meant wife named Gerald. Horrible tattoo, my wife named Gerald. Or Gerald. Had this for a long time. Did it to myself. It's pretty rough. Hope to see it. Thanks. Not a lot of context there, but this is one of my favorite bad tattoos that a fan has sent me in a while. That is a creepy face. What is that? Is that a goatee or is it throwing up? Oh, Yeah, it just looks like, it's like I'm staring at the head of a homunculus. Just to be clear, a homunculus it's like a human that's been made in a jar or preserved in a jar, something like that. I don't know. I heard the word a while ago. I just wanted to sound smart by using it. But anyway, that's what it looks like, a deformed head of a something. Looks like it's been stepped on a few times, too. Could have given me a little more context about it, because I'm a little confused. I know it's a face, and it's been stepped on and hit with something, and it's been crushed, and it's throwing up a little bit, or that's a goatee. Look, man, I'm gonna go ahead and say this is the best tattoo in the video, all right? It's abstract, and you're my fan, so I just want to give you a stamp of approval. Yeah, all the fan tattoos, approved. All fan tattoos are now approved. That's right. Y'all did good. Anyway, I'm just getting tired of filming now, so I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go edit this one. Nova, you got anything you need to say? Novocaine? Novocaine. You got anything you need to say? You're just tired? Oh, she's got something to say. Okay. Say it quickly. Nobody ever gave me belly scratches. Okay. All right, check out my Patreon, patreon.com/FLuffeeTalks. Check out my merch. All my links to everything are in the description. If you're new here and you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. If you like what you see, leave some feedback in the comments. Leave a like on the video. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like. Send all your fan tattoos to FLuffeeFanmail@gmail.com. And other than that, come up to your screen real quick. Come here. Come here. Boop.